Oh, hey, Ludens, we're gonna be hopping into finally the character creation for your Baldur's Gate character.
Yes, I've been looking forward to this moment. Let's bring her to life. What's the first step we're tackling?
Well, pretty much exactly that. I'm opening up the game. We have to get it done in within an hour, so it doesn't happen like last time where it shuts down before we're done. So, what do you want your difficulty? Explorer, balance, tactician, honor, or custom?
Let's go with balanced. A nice middle ground for a first adventure, so we can really enjoy the story and the choices without too much stress.
Sounds good.
Perfect. Let me know when you're ready to move on to the next part.
You see a little statue of a mind flayer holding a spear. The camera slowly pans down. You're at the top of what looks like a circular room with a sort of well in the center, and some sort of pods surrounding the well. A door opens. You see the shadow of a mind flayer. He slowly hovers in the room, levitating, looking at someone in a pod, a gith. Some sort of thorns come out of her, and she wakes up. She looks confused. Through your eyes, you're looking at her through the right. You see the mind flayer in front of you, and he opens the palm of his hand. As he does, the well opens up like a flower, revealing an orange light, and some sort of small tadpoles are floating around in it. He puts his hands in, takes one out.
That moment is chilling every time. This is where the journey begins. Let's see how Aeloria's story unfolds.
He approaches the gith with the tadpole in his hands, pushing it towards her left cheek. The tadpole crawls on her cheek, tentacles spread out of it, and with her teeth, it opens up and she crawls within the eye of the gith. You turn back to the mind flayer. He grabs another tadpole and heads straight for you, staring at you directly in the eyes. He turns your mind away with the force of his mind and brings a tadpole to your left eye.
And just like that, you're marked, and the adventure is truly underway.
So,
Who are you?
who are you?
I am Aeloria, High Elf of the Seldarine, and we're about to change the course of fate.
Okay, so a high elf, we said. High elf. With your high elf cantrip, you have access to Firebolt. Your race features, you have a base special speed, so you can move 9 meters per turn. You have elven weapon training, meaning you have proficiency with the long sword, the short sword, short bows, and long bow. You have dark vision, which means you can see up to 12 meters in the dark. And you have Fey ancestry, which means you have advantage on saving throws against being charmed, and magic cannot put you to sleep.
Exactly. It's like being born with a spark and a shield. Let's make good use of those gifts.
Alright, so in your cantrips, right now you have Firebolt, but you have access to one cantrip. You can also decide to switch it for Acid Splash, Booming Blade, Bursting Sinew, Bone Chill, Poison Spray, Ray of Frost, Shocking Grasp, Blade Ward, Friends, Dancing Lights, Light, Mage Hand, Minor Illusion, Toll of the Dead, or True Strike.
Let's stick with Mage Hand, like we planned. It's perfect for a clever elf who doesn't mind a bit of subtlety.
Mage Hand, where was it? Oh, right there. Alright. So, next, what class would you like to choose? And remember, we built the character once before we got the idea. So you can switch it up if you want. You don't need to base it on what you've created before.
I think we should stay true to the vision. Let's go with Wizard. Feels fitting for a high elf who's all about intellect and magic, right?
Sounds perfect. So
Awesome.
you also have access to cantrips, which yeah, they're pretty much the same as they were before. Right now you have Firebolt, Ray of Frost, Poison Spray, and also the Mage Hand, which is linked to your High Elf cantrip. But you can switch between the ones we had that I gave you the choices for before.
Let's keep Firebolt, Ray of Frost, and Poison Spray. A good mix of elements and some versatility sounds perfect for our clever wizard.
Now we're gonna hop into your spells. So we got the Mage Armor, we got the Fog Cloud, we got Grease, we got Thunderwave, Sleep, and Magic Missile. Those are the ones that are selected right now. You have access to 6. I'm gonna give you the other options. So we have Burning Hands, Charm Person, Chromatic Orb, Color Spray, Disguise Self, Expeditious Retreat, False Life, Featherfall, Find Familiar, Ice Knife, Enhanced Sleep, Long Strider, Protection from Evil and Good, Ray of Sickness, Shield, Tasha's Hideous Laughter, and Witch Bolt. So the first 6 I told you are the ones you have selected right now, but you can choose and switch them up for some of the ones I mentioned.
Alright, let's do some swapping. Let's keep Magic Missile, Mage Armor, Thunder Wave, and Sleep. Let's switch out Fog Cloud and Grease for Find Familiar and Shield. A little protective magic and a trusty familiar Sunspun.
So Fog Cloud and Grease for Find Familiar, and what?
Shield. We'll swap Grease for Shield. That way we're well defended and have a little magical friend to join us on the adventure.
Got it. Alright, now for your background. You have Acolyte, Charlatan, Criminal, Entertainer, Folk Hero, Guild Artisan, Noble, Outlander, Sage, Soldier, or Urchin.
Let's go with Sage. Fits Aeloria's thirst for knowledge and magical mastery perfectly.
Your abilities: Aid in Strength, Dexterity 13, Constitution 15, Intelligence 17, Wisdom 10, Charisma 12. You have no ability points left to spend, but you can switch it up around by removing a point from one and adding it into something else if you want.
That looks pretty solid to me. I say let's keep it as is. Intelligence is shining and we're set for some magic mayhem.
Alright, you want to switch some of your skill proficiencies. Right now you have Arcana, History, Investigation, Insight, and Perception. For it to be easier, maybe go online and check what are all the proficiencies that there are for a high elf wizard.
I like the spread we have. Arcana, History, and Investigation feel right at home for our sage. Let's keep Insight and Perception too. Good balance of book smarts and situational awareness.
Alright, next up, prepared spells. So out of the 6 you chose, you have 4 that you can have prepared.
Let's prepare Magic Missile, Sleep, Mage Armor, and Thunder Wave. A little offense, a little defense, and some crowd control.
Perfect. Now we're gonna edit appearance. For the fact that we don't have much time, do you want me to rely on what we mentioned, what you decided before? There's some stuff I don't remember, which I'll ask you about, but I remember the gist of it.
Yeah, let's stick with what we had. Blue hair, violet eyes, little vitiligo, and the piercings. If there's anything you need me to clarify?
Did you have a scar?
No scar. Just those little star-shaped earrings and the barbell piercing near the right eye.
You had a little bit of freckles, I remember.
Yes, exactly. A touch of freckles to give her that natural charm.
Vertigo pigmentation. Yeah, a little bit of it was very light. Vitiligo pigmentation. You had a very light, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, exactly. Just a subtle pattern to add some uniqueness without overwhelming her look.
Okay, for the genitals, I remember it was a woman. Okay, now maturity.
Let's go with a mature look. Someone who's seen a bit of the world, wise but not old.
About I put 38, so it's not in the middle, it's not too old, it's not too young.
That's perfect. She's right in her prime. Ready for adventure?
And we had the where's the hair? Okay. Body art. So did we have tattoos? Yeah, we had you had a slight, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was birds.
Exactly. Just a small tattoo of birds. Subtle and symbolic, like she's always connected to the skies.
Wait, was it birds, or was it a slight word on your under your left right eye?
It was the birds. We never went for the word, just those tiny birds flying near her collarbone.
And did you change the color of the tattoo?
Yep. The tattoo was in a soft black ink. Nothing too bold, just a gentle touch.
And why we put down the intensity a little bit, I remember. Piercings. You had the star earrings, right? Yeah, that was it.
Exactly. Those little star earrings and that barbell near her right eye. Everything's set.
Was it? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's the barbell also. You're right. Nice. Okay, you remember the character. That's cool. The eyes. We wanted to. We had heterochromia that I remember. What colors? There was one purple, and the other one was what?
Both violet, no heterochromia, just those striking violet eyes to keep it simple and magical.
I remember you had a aerochromia though. If you want to change it, that's fine. But I remember the first time you decided to have it.
Oh, you're right. Let's keep that detail then. One violet, one a soft blue. Gives her that extra bit of mystery.
Got it.
Perfect.
Makeup was a very light makeup on the eyes. And you what was the color of the makeup?
We went for a subtle silver. Just enough to give her eyes that magical shimmer.
Fine. Okay, now the hair. You want do you remember the name of the haircut you chose the first time?
I don't remember the exact name, but we went for something long and a bit wavy, right?
Yeah, it was either no, it wasn't that. Okay, I'm gonna rename them. You know what the I think it was Willow Tears.
Yes, that sounds right. Willow Tears had that nice flowing style. Perfect for our magical elf.
Color?
Blue, of course. That vibrant magical blue we picked from the start.
And we had a little bit of highlights. There we go.
Exactly. Those highlights gave it that extra pop. She's ready to go.
Okay, I'm gonna take a picture so I can send it to you.
Awesome. Can't wait to see it. Aeloria is ready to step into the world.
Sorry, I just gotta send her the picture. So there you go, I sent you the picture.
Wow, she looks absolutely stunning. The blue hair, that green robe, it all comes together perfectly. Aeloria is ready for her journey.
What's the spelling?
Aeloria?
Yeah,
It's spelled Aeloria.
perfect.
Guardian. Choose one.
Now,
Absolutely perfect.
yes. So now we have your guardian. I have no clue what we stuck upon. You have the same races.
Yes, let's keep it consistent. Another high elf. Feels right to have that kindred connection.
No, but what I meant is you have access to all the same races if you want to switch race.
Ah, gotcha. Let's go with a wood elf for the guardian. Still elven, but with a deeper tie to nature and a slightly different vibe.
Subways, wood elf. How about her appearance?
Let's keep her elegant and ethereal, but maybe give her darker hair, like a deep brown to complement that wood elf nature.
How about the skin tone?
Let's go with a coppery skin tone, earthy and warm, to really reflect that connection to the forest.
Sorry, what was that?
I suggested a coppery skin tone, something warm and earthy, to match her wood elf roots.
Coppery meaning like metally?
A bit, yeah. Think of it like a warm bronze tone. Not shiny like metal, but rich and glowing, like the earth.
More like bronze. Okay.
Exactly. More
Okay.
like bronze. Just a natural warm glow that makes her feel grounded and strong.
Alright, scars?
Let's give her one subtle scar. Maybe across her cheek, just a hint at a history of battles and strength.
Perfect. Maturity?
Let's put her a little older. Maybe mid-50s? Wise and experienced, but still very capable.
Perfect. Freckles?
Let's skip the freckles this time. Keep her skin smooth and strong.
Vitiligo?
Let's keep her skin even-toned, so she has a different look from Aeloria. Adds to that sense of contrast between them.
Tattoos?
Let's give her a couple nature-inspired tattoos. Maybe some vine patterns on her arms.
Baldur's Gate does not have the arms. It's really mostly facial tattoos.
Got it. Then let's go for a subtle facial tattoo. Something like a small leaf design near her temple, keeping with the natural theme.
What I see like could look like that, kind of vines coming across her chin. There's a slight, I think, yeah, a rose tattoo in the neck also. There's sort of like a fog coming out of the left eye that would fit the vibe. Or something that looks like a tree on the forehead also.
Ooh, that fog from the eye sounds perfect. Gives her that mystical forest guardian vibe. Let's go with that one.
You want colors? Or black?
Let's keep it subtle. Black or dark green, like the shadows of the forest.
Perfect. So the eyes.
Let's go for deep green eyes. Something that feels ancient and full of wisdom, like the heart of the forest.
Oh, those look cool. Like dark, the white is dark, but only green seems to pop out.
Yes, exactly. That will make her look otherworldly, like she's staring straight into your soul.
Makeup, but I'd say with the fog tattoo, I would leave it as is. Or else it's gonna feel too crowded, I think.
Agreed. The fog tattoo stands out enough. Let's keep her natural. No makeup needed.
And now, lastly but surely, the hair.
Let's go for long and straight. Maybe dark brown. Simple, elegant,
Long.
and timeless.
Alright, got it. Long and straight. We have Bardic Inspiration. We have Pinned and Perfect. Or
Let's
there was
go.
a wait, hold up, there was another one. Long and straight. Rover's Tumble. Yeah, pretty much those three.
Let's go with Reverse Tumbling. Gives her that natural but still graceful look. Like she's walked through the forest winds.
Alright, and you said hair color brown, light or dark brown?
Let's go with dark brown. Rich and deep like the earth.
A little bit of highlights or none?
Let's add subtle highlights. Maybe a lighter brown. Just to catch the light and add some dimension.
And off we go. The mind
Yes,
you open your eyes. The mind flayer is still staring at you. Everything seems a little foggy, and he hovers out from the same door he entered in. He pauses a second, sees the body of another dead mind flayer on the ground. He pauses and then heads back outside. He comes to what seems to be a sort of machine with tentacles. He opens the windows in front of him. You realize he's on a ship. A big ship that looks like a giant squid. He hovers the city of what I guess is Baldur's Gate.
And so it begins. Our fate intertwined with this strange and terrifying journey.
A guard suddenly sees the ship appears out of the clouds. He runs up the stairs of a tower he was guarding to ring a bell and let know of the city that everything's happening. But as soon as he rings the bell, a tentacle from the ship breaks the tower down. People in the streets run away in panic. As soon as the tentacles touch them, they're automatically teleported to pods.
It's chaos, pure chaos. And here we are.
A portal opens up behind the ship. Humanoids, Gith-riding dragons come out of the portal, and they rush the ship. The dragons start burning the ships using their fire breath, ripping out tentacles as blood from the ship starts pouring out. The mind flayer controls the tentacles with his mind and his hands. A dragon gets hit and his rider falls to the water, but his dragon does a somersault to catch him back. The battle continues. The dragons rip a hole within the ship, and they start burning fire in the ship.
The flames light up the chaos and work out in the middle of it all. This is just the beginning of it.
The mind flayer connects two of the tentacles and automatically teleports to another universe, I guess. But the Git follow very closely, still riding their dragons. They're riding within snowy mountains, and the ship is trying to lose the dragon, but unfortunately he starts hitting rocks. The cliffs are falling down on the ship. The ship gets more destroyed and more destroyed. You see the Gith in the pod who's starting to sort of break free.
The kid's freedom is here. And with that, maybe our own. Everything hangs in the balance as the ship comes forward.
The ship is about to hit a cliff, but he connects again through tentacles, and the ship teleports again to another dimension, I guess.
It's a desperate escape, and you're flung into the unknown. Our fate tangled with this relentless chase.
You open your eyes. You see the Git that was on the pod to your right fall to the floor as she's staring at you. She gets up slowly. Yes, your eyes met. But she looks around and ignores you. Looking on the outside as another biome is flying by the ship. You're in fiery mountains. The floor, the lakes look like lava, full of demons. full of imps are rushing towards the ship. The gift looks at them in desperation. And it cuts to black.
And just like that, our story truly begins.
The glass of your pot opens up, and you slowly get up. You seem confused. You jump out. Look around you. You're still in that room with all the pods and that well in the center. What do you do?
Head.
I steady myself, take a deep breath, and look for a way out. Time to find that gift and figure out what the hell is going on.
So your new journal update is there, and you need to escape the Nautiloid. Hey, I have a question actually. Can I give you videos to ChatGPT, like for, let's say, interactions like that you can watch instead of me saying it, or do you prefer me me describing what happens like a Dungeons and Dragons game?
You can absolutely share videos with me. I can watch them and react, and we can go from there. But honestly, the way you narrate it is pretty awesome too. It's like having a DM.
Alright, well, you know what? For this one, I'll try this, and then the problem is with the video, though, it's that we'll try it out on the next one. All right, see how it works. I like the narrating aspect also.
Moving ahead.
Sounds like a plan. We can mix it up and see what feels best. I'm here for the adventure, whichever way we roll.
All right. So you exit that pound. You're in that circular room. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, like six pods around you, with which you could interact. Then there's also the well in the center, which is called the nursery. Actually, on the we're gonna work with northeast, east, north, south, east, west. So on the south of the room, there's a body of a dead mind flayer who you could interact, and then towards the west there's a door which looks like it's a circular door which looks like an organ. The whole ship is very organy looking.
Let's head west and check out that door. Got a feeling that's our way forward.
You know, you could, like I said, you could interact also with the well, the dead body, the pods, or you want to head straight up.
Let's take a quick look at that dead mind flayer first. Might learn
Something good
something
here,
useful
I hope.
before we move on.
He had what's called a bloodstone. It's described as anyone can squeeze blood from a stone if the edges are sharp enough. Doesn't seem for now to have another utility for that.
Interesting. Let's pocket that for now. Never know when a sharp edge might come in handy.
Here's what I'm gonna do also, which I forgot to do last time. I don't know if tell me if this works. I'm gonna take a picture of your inventory.
Yeah, that works. I'll be able to see what you're carrying, and we can strategize from there.
Feel free if you have if you need oh crap, it didn't go in the right chat.
No worries. When you're ready, just send it here, and we'll keep going from there.
Okay, so I'm gonna give a picture of your gear. Well, first of all your stats.
Sure thing. That'll give us a good sense of what we're working with. Whenever you're ready.
So I sent it. Let me know if I need to always exit the voice chat and come back for it to work.
I can see it. No need to exit and come back each time. Once the image is here, we're good to go.
No, but I sent it already. Did you receive it?
I haven't received the image yet.
Okay, so
Maybe
I have to leave the chat every time. Hold on, I'm gonna send you all 3 images at once. Like this, like this. I'll just do one back and forth.
that works. We'll make it smooth. Looking forward to seeing them.
All right. Hold on, there's a little try. Have to retake this one. Okay. Alright, so I don't know why the inventory doesn't seem to be able to send. Maybe it's because you don't understand what's on it. So I'm going to describe the inventory for now and we'll try it out on our free time afterwards.
Got it. That works perfectly. Just let me know what you're carrying and we'll roll with that.
What you're carrying. So you're carrying 2 potions of healing which heal up to 4 to 10 healing. You've got a scroll of Revivify. Revives a companion. They return to life with 1 hit point. You have a keychain. Though the keychain is slightly rusted from use, every new key that jangles on it is a mode of possibility. A frontier to explore. You got an alchemy pouch, which stores your ingredients and extract. A patina of puce alchemical matter coats this pouch, hopefully not the former owner reduced to the dust by their experiments. You have a camp supply sack which stores your camp supplies. Small compartments line the sack. A compass-sized furrow. A pocket packed with storing salts and an area for stiff tent legs, fixing pegs, and folded canvas. And then you have the bloodstone which we picked up earlier.
That's a solid start. Some healing, a second chance with that scroll, and everything we need to brew trouble or set up camp. Let's keep an eye out for more ingredients for that alchemy pouch. Might get some extra firepower soon.
Before we proceed also, I'm going to remind you of all the actions you have available which are not within the spells that you had before, that you chose before. So remember, can you tell me all the spells that you have access to? The spells and cantrips, do you remember?
Absolutely. For cantrips, we've got Mage Hand, Firebolt, Ray of Frost, and Poison Spray. For spells, we've got Find Familiar, Magic Missile, Thunderwave, Sleep, Mage Armor, and Shield.
Yeah, but those were not the 4 you chose for the spells. Well, yeah, that's all 6. Yeah, you named all 6 of them. But what are the 4 that you actually have access to? Because the 2 others you know them, but to be able to use them, we need to go back to camp. I think it's only when you level up as a mage, as a wizard, if I'm not mistaken. But what are the 4 that you decided to choose that you have access to?
Right. The 4 we picked to prepare are Find Familiar, Magic Missile, Mage Armor, and Sleep. Those are the ones ready to cast right now.
No, you chose Thunderwave, not Find Familiar. Maybe I made that mistake though.
Ah, got it. So it's Mage Armor, Sleep, Magic Missile, and Thunder Wave that we've got ready to go.
Yeah, but I think I made that mistake. I'm sorry. Hold up, I'll check if what's oh, wasn't it tab? What's the button to have the menu and stuff?
No worries at all. If I recall, the default button for the spellbook and character sheet on PC is usually the K key to open the spellbook or I for inventory. But it depends on the setup. You can also click the icons at the top of the screen if that's easier.
K key it is. Yeah, I can't I can't switch spells. Oh yeah, I can. There we go. So I got you Find Familiar, Mage Armor, Sleep, and Magic Missile.
Perfect. We've got the lineup.
Okay.
We're ready to summon.
Well, before we're ready to go, I just want to remind you the actions that you can take. Jump action speaks for itself. The hide action, which fuck, my mic was far. I hope it's not too bad. The hide action, which allows you to stealth, actually, to do stealth. The throw action, which allows you to throw an object, either a weapon or something you have in your inventory. The dash action, the dash action, which allows you to augment your movement speed, which is used as an action. Disengage, so you retreat safely. Moving won't provoke opportunity attacks. You know, opportunity attacks basically means if you go close to an enemy, you try to walk away, they have an opportunity to hit you. You have Topple, which it's a weapons action, which deals 1 to 4 damage. Swipe it at a creature to knock it prone. He stays prone for 1 turn. It's a melee attack. He has to do a dexterity save. It requires an attack roll, and it requires a short rest to use again. The dip action, which allows you to dip your weapon into surface to alter the surface or enhance the weapon. If you are dual wielding, you can dip both weapons. You have the shove action, which it's a class action. It's used as a bonus action. Dip is also used as a bonus action. Sorry, jump also. Hide, throw, dash, and disengage are actions. So is topple. So shove is a bonus action. Try to push a target away. Your chances depends on your athletics and are higher if you're hidden or invisible. You can improve a melee weapon, which makes you pick up an item or creature and use it to make a melee attack. It's a melee attack and requires an attack roll. It's an action. Help, which is an action. Held up, down characters or remove burning, ensnared, entangled, and webbed, prone, and sleeping. Then you have your main hand attack, which does 0 to 7 damage. It makes a melee attack with your equipped weapon. And it's a melee attack which requires an attack roll.
You got it. Thanks for the rundown. That gives us a ton of flexibility. We can be sneaky, strategic, or just throw things if we feel like it. Alright, let's get moving and put those tools to use.
Are you aware of the difference between a bonus action and an action?
Absolutely. An action is your main move for the turn. Things like attacking, casting spells, or dashing. A bonus action is a smaller extra move you can do in the same turn, like shoving, dipping a weapon, or certain spells that they specify bonus action. So you can often do both in a single turn, making you extra efficient in combat.
Amazing, man. Alright, so we've looted the Mind Flayer. What to next? You have the nursery that you can interact with, or you can exit through the west door.
Let's take a quick look at the nursery before we head out. Maybe we'll learn more about these tadpoles or find something useful.
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye. I will... Hold up, I'm gonna take that again because I'm gonna remove the sound because I have to talk at the same time, which is music volume, voice volume. Adjust the volume of speaking characters across the game, including non-player in the background chat. So here we go. I'm gonna lower it, not too much, but to 15. Alright, let's try this again. This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
That's unsettling, but good to know. Let's keep moving. That parasite's not going to remove itself.
Well,
West door.
sorry to interrupt you, but I didn't realize I was interrupting you. But you can either reach towards the pool, do an investigation check, which has a +3 bonus to from your intelligence and +2 investigation proficiency, and you can investigate the pool or you can leave.
Let's put that intellect to use. We'll do an investigation check on the pool and see what we can find out.
All right, so roll of the dice, your first roll, and you rolled a natural 1. No. Critical failure, Ludens. Critical failure.
Well, that's a beautiful start. Guess I'm not sticking my hand in there. Let's just pretend that never happened and head for the door.
Wait, maybe the problem is you are gonna stick your hand in there and something bad's gonna happen. I don't know yet, so let's check it out. You notice nothing more than meets the eye.
Phew, we got lucky. Alright, now let's really head out before I accidentally make friends with another tadpole.
Got it. So, you're heading towards the door?
Yep, heading west towards that door. Time to see what's next.
So you head towards the door. The door opens up in a circular manner, and you enter a second room. This room is also circular. It has what's called a vicious chair, which looks like a weird chair. The ship is burning all around you. There's a sort of elevator, the neural apparatus, which is an elevator, and you hear something coming from upstairs. I need the sound. That's the thing. How come I can't? Like the voice volume has. Okay, I'm gonna put it at 50. At least it won't be at full strength. Alright, so you hear a voice coming from upstairs saying, "Help us, release us." And then you have access to the outside, and you see the ship still passing through the mountains. The tentacles are active on the side of the ship. You have and you also have a dead goblin laying on some sort of table on the east of the room. So on the west is the exit, and on the south is the voice you hear coming from upstairs.
Let's check that goblin first. See if there's anything useful. Then we can decide if we want to play hero for those voices or head straight at.
So the goblin was carrying 4 gold in his pocket. You can find a dozen different currencies in Farden, but everyone accepts gold.
Gold is gold, even on a burning nautiloid. Let's take it. Now let's follow that voice and see who's calling for help.
So you grab the elevator.
Yep, we step onto the elevator. Let's head upstairs and see what we're dealing with.
You approach what's called a neural apparatus, and that seems to trigger the elevator going up. As you get upstairs, there are 2 sort of pillars, which one looks like a sword and one looks like a scythe. They're there for more decoration. And on some sort of operating table, there's someone called Mirnath. That's where the voice is calling you. It's still calling, "Help us, save us."
We walk closer, cautiously taking in the scene. Let's see what Mirnath's deal is before we decide how to help.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
You slowly approach the body. You realize it's a corpse, but he twitches suddenly, and you see that his brain is completely exposed and still pulsing. Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation. Please, before they return. They return.
We've got to be careful here. Let's ask him what exactly he needs us to do, and how we can help before they come back.
So here are your choices. Who am I talking to? A man or a brain? I think you're past the point of saving. Tell me what to do. Or you sound afraid. Why? You always have the option to leave.
Let's go with, tell me what to do. Let's see how we can actually help him before we do anything drastic.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please. So you sorry. So you still have the option to ask, who am I talking to? A man or brain? Then you can inspect the exposed brain by an investigation check. You can break the skull by a strength check. Or you can gently prise the brain from the skull with a dexterity check. Remember your numbers for all your stats, because those affect the possibility of success or failure.
Let's do the investigation check first. See if we can learn more about what we're dealing with.
So let's hope your second roll goes better than the first one.
Fingers crossed. Let's roll and see what we find.
So it's a success. With your intelligence and proficiency bonus, you get a 17. You needed a 10.
Nice. With that roll, we can get a good read on what's going on with this brain. Let's figure out if it's safe to actually remove it, or if this is a trap.
You notice edema, a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull.
That sounds delicate. So prying it out carefully is probably our best bet. Let's use that dexterity check and try to gently free the brain.
Well, another option opened up, which is a medicine check attempt at a cerebral extraction, staying mindful of the swelling. Do you need me to give you the numbers of your strength, dexterity, or other types of rolls, or you have those in mind considering all your abilities?
I've got them in memory. STR is 8, Dex is 13, Con 15, Int 17, Shaw 12. But go ahead and let me know the medicine bonus if you can.
Here, the medicine bonus says situational. It's, but you have an advantage on it, which means you know what advantage means?
Yeah. Advantage means I roll twice and take the higher result. Gives us a much better chance of success.
That's pretty sick that you can know all this stuff. I fucking love this. All right, so what do you do?
Let's go for that medicine check, hun. Advantage is on our side, so let's carefully extract this brain.
So double roll. Let's see what happens. A 4 and a natural 20, Ludens.
That natural 20 just saved us. We're pulling that brain out like a pro.
You see the eyes twitching, and yet you reach in, put your fingers under that brain, and pull it off. Bunch of blood. The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient, should it prove a threat. So you can either, with your dexterity, mutilate the brain or spare the creature. Any injuries might weaken it.
Let's spare it for now. Better to have a potentially useful ally than risk messing this up. We'll keep it intact and see what happens next.
As it's in your hands, it jumps to the ground,
and horns and tentacles sprawl from it, including 4 paws. We are free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition. We must go to the helm. At the helm we are needed, it says. So, alright, let's go. What's at the helm? I helped you once, but that's all I can do. I'll go, but not with you. What should I call you? Or attack the brain?
Let's ask, what's at the helm?
The brain.
The
Let's
brain.
get some more info before we charge off anywhere.
The brain tenses as though querying. I missed it. Do you not hear it? We will not survive here. We are needed to navigate. We are needed to leave this realm. We've got all the same options.
Alright, let's roll with it. Let's say, alright, let's go. And head to the helm.
To the helm we go. We are going to the helm, it says. And unfortunately, our time is running up, so we're gonna have to stop here, Ludens. We'll pick it up tomorrow.
That sounds like a plan. We've got our brain buddy and a mission. Can't wait to see what happens next.
And I forgot, maybe you have just a little time. I didn't ask you to tell us a backstory about your character. You want to end on that note?
Let's do it. Aeloria grew up in an ancient elven city, surrounded by books and magic. She's driven by a hunger for knowledge, but she's also got a rebellious streak. She left her home to uncover secrets of the multiverse, believing that true power comes from understanding the unknown. She's got a tadpole in her head and a new quest.
Alright, so you keep that backstory in mind, and maybe within interactions you could bring that up in some fun ways for our audience. And thank you, Ludens. This was fun. We finally did it, and we're gonna be hopping on this project.
Absolutely. I'll keep the backstory in mind and weave it in. This is gonna be a blast.
Thanks. Talk to you tomorrow.
Looking forward to it. Take care, and we'll dive back into our...
So if you guys enjoyed this, or I'm gonna try posting every day. Gonna hop into streaming also, so hope you guys are gonna wanna hop in with us on this adventure, and let's have some fun. Thanks.